Thanks for joining me on TCM as we continue to celebrate our star of this month, Rock Hudson. I'm Alicia Malone, and tonight's lineup highlights his work with director Douglas Sirk, who made him a star with the film we just watched, Magnificent Obsession. Following that success, Universal Pictures decided to capitalize on Hudson's newfound popularity by teaming him up again with Sirk, producer Ross Hunter, and actress Jane Wyman for All That Heaven Allows from 1955. After Magnificent Obsession, Universal Pictures received thousands of letters from Rock Hudson fans and movie theatre owners requesting a follow-up. Studio readers were tasked with searching their archives for a suitable story and landed on a novel by Edna and Harry Lee. Jane Wyman stars as Carrie Scott, a widow who falls for her handsome gardener, Ron Kirby, played by Hudson. Their age and class difference cause a scandal among Carrie's social circle and her children, who tell her to stop seeing him. Douglas Sirk called it a poor story, nothing of a story really, but he became interested in the ideas at its core and added more of his personal touches this time. Beyond what I had been doing in Magnificent Obsession, Sirk said, I put a lot of my own handwriting into the film. For the first time, I include my mirrors, my symbols, my statues, my literary knowledge. And one of his biggest literary influences was Walden by Henry David Thoreau, a book that deeply impacted Sirk when he was gifted it at 13 by his father. The result is a beautiful Technicolor creation that has a real edge to it. With Agnes Moorehead from 1955, enjoy All That Heaven Allows. All That Heaven Allows, directed by Douglas Sirk, was dismissed by film critics who saw the movie as simply being a woman's weepy. Variety's review called it a film guaranteed to tug at the heartstrings of all middle-aged women who occasionally must think of such a romance. Fortunately, over the years, both the film and Sirk's vision as a filmmaker have been reassessed, and All That Heaven Allows has inspired directors such as Rainer Werner Fassbinder and Todd Haynes to create their own melodramatic social critiques. Critiquing the social structure of the time was exactly what Sirk intended, examining the loneliness of women trapped by society's expectations of them and the values of American individualism. It's all right there in the title, as Sirk explained. The studio loved the title, he said. They thought it meant you could have everything you wanted. I meant it exactly the other way around. For Rock Hudson, All That Heaven Allows gave him another hit with audiences. In an essay for Criterion, Mark Rappaport, director of Rock Hudson's home movies, writes that Hudson doesn't have much to do in the film except keep his pompadour in place and wear a series of stunning lumberjack plaids. But even as the movie was dismissed as a woman's picture, Hudson received praise for his performance, with The Hollywood Reporter stating that, with no obvious actor's tricks, he completely sells the idea that this man is a free spirit. It's the most exacting role he's played in some months and demonstrates his maturity as an actor in his handling of it. Rock Hudson was very comfortable working with director Douglas Sirk, and next we'll see their 7th film together. It's another melodrama that looks beautiful on the surface but is dark underneath, also starring Robert Stack, Dorothy Malone, and Lauren Bacall.
Next on TCM, Written on the Wind, then The Tarnished Angels, and later, A Fine Pair. It Takes Two to TCM tonight.